Sorry I haven't been filming as much as I'd like to. I have really gotten under a time limit trying to get this thing sealed up for Twin Lake. It's one of those adventures where you have to get one thing done before you can do the other thing, and I'm just trying to get all those tiles, dominoes put in place so I can knock them all down and be done. But I have been working steadily on it. We are getting things done. The door jamb is all finished painted. I'm going to let the paint dry probably until Thursday morning before I put the bulb seal on. I got the bulb seal. The other thing I've been working on is I got drip rails above the door and above the back window. So that's going to help a lot keeping rain off of the door. I was worried about the front door, and with this being my leaky window, I think this is going to be a good part of a fix for it. But we got the drip rails installed. Let me open up the pass-through here. Pass-through has been painted. Helps if I turn the key the right way. I've got the rubberized floor put down. It is ready, other than the bed frame hasn't been put back on, but it is painted, it is floored, it is ready for storage. So that's nice. And that also needs a bulb seal put on. Again, I'm waiting on the bulb seal until Thursday. And in here, it is awful dark right now, but I have got a coat of primer and the first coat of our paint color in here. So tomorrow it is get the second coat of color on. That will finish that up. Then I can take all the plastic off and get to work on the next project. But we are moving forward. We're getting things done. I'm checking things off the list, which is super exciting. And we got the water heater put in today as well. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I may just leave this ratchet strap on. So the base that I built is screwed down to the floor. The water heater right now is ratcheted into it, so that's solid. It's screwed to the frame of the opening, and then the outside is also sealed and put on as well. We'll go out there and take a look. But kind of cool to see that. That was the last of the open holes in the trailer that hadn't been properly filled. And here it is. We have a water heater. And it's raring to go. I put a piece of painter's tape where the gas line comes out just to keep any bugs from getting in the trailer itself, but I have done all the caulking, sealing, screwing it in, so this is well seated. It should not give me any issues at all. And yeah, one more thing crossed off the list. It looks a lot better too than a big open hole, so there's that too. And so things are moving forward. We're getting there. I still have a couple more days before we're supposed to leave on our next camp trip, and hopefully I can get all this other stuff done so that we have a sealed back window. That was, I have to say, that really took the wind out of my sails when it came to this trailer build, to get up there to the lake and have a rain, and it really wasn't even a bad rain, and have this rear window leaking. But still got a couple more things to do to it to seal it up, and I'm pretty confident we will have it nipped in the bud and ready to go out into the weather and have some fun with this trailer. So nothing like cutting it down to the wire. We are supposed to leave tomorrow for Twin Lake, and here I am still trying to put things together. I got half of the bed frame put back together, so the lid to the pass-through storage is also back on, so that's good. So I have a full usable, basically finished pass-through storage. I don't have the gaskets on the door yet. I'm waiting till tomorrow. I want to leave my paint as long as possible to cure. Yeah, so I got to get the other half of the bed frame in here, get it put down, and get the window spacers in, get all the window screws in. I still got a bit of work to do. And the window spacers, I was really hoping I could do it with 2 coats of paint. It looks like I'm gonna need a 3rd coat of paint for the black to really cover really well. So I've got to do that, let it dry before I can install those. But we're still moving forward. We're getting things done. We'll just see how many things I'm doing tomorrow when we're supposed to be leaving instead of, yeah. But it is what it is. We'll get it working. We'll get up there. So I've been chipping away at my list and things are moving forward. Still a little bit stressed about being ready to go tomorrow, but especially since I haven't even started packing. What I'm working on right now is my window frame spacers. So when I built this trailer, the walls of this trailer are 2.5 inches thick. A standard RV wall, complete wall, exterior paneling, interior paneling, and the insulation in between is 1.5 inches. And these windows are designed for a regular RV 1.5 inch window. So what I did is I built these, you can't really see them because they're black on black, but I built these wood runners that are designed to sit down inside. They're 1 inch thick. They're just out of standard 3/4 inch clear pine. And then I've grooved them to fit over the screws. Because if you look at the window, the only one I haven't finished yet, you can see the screws exposed. And it doesn't look good. And of course the windows aren't cinched up as tight as they should be because there's nothing to separate it, and not the best. So by building these spacers and putting them in, I now have the proper spacing, and then I can tighten all of the screws up like they should be. And then I've also put a couple of screws on each board also to hold it down into the window frame. So basically I've created the spacer to fit because my walls are so thick, which I think is kind of weird saying they're so thick because they're only 2.5 inches thick, and a standard house wall is a lot thicker than that. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I am going to finish up this last window, and then I'm going to caulk the outside of all the windows, and then I think, fingers crossed, the rest of tonight and tomorrow I can be doing final prep and loading up so we can head to the lake. And that is the last of the main trailer windows. All of them now have the spacer in, so they're spaced properly. Everything's tightened down. They're filthy. I need to do some cleaning, but hey, the only window I need to work on now when I get a chance is the front door window. Let's see if I can get it so that it's not so bright. There, you can see there's a gap in this one as well. I need to build a different size spacer for that. I'm probably going to do that when I pull the front door off this winter, so I can finish the inside, because the inside's still just bare wood and I need to get that done. So I'll probably build the spacer and do all that work on that this winter when I take it inside and work on the door. But that's one more thing out of the way, and I think I need to look at my punch list. I think I only have one more thing left that I want to get done before we leave, but it's already, it's already pretty late Wednesday night, and here I am still working on it. But hey, we're getting it done. We should be able to get to the lake. Well, we're loading up. Got my fingers crossed that the window leak is completely fixed, which I'm pretty sure it is. I'm really happy with the way my spacer came out. The windows look really good. I really like their install look now. It's nice to have them all in and done. Kind of funny you can't see out that window because the front window protector's on. But got the bed frame put back together and the bedding put in, and things are looking good. So just in case, I'm going to throw a tarp into everything so that we have a tarp with us when we go up to the lake. But yeah, our fingers are crossed that we'll be good to go and won't need it. So the last thing I have to do on my to-do list is I got this 3/4 inch gasket, self-stick. Had really good reviews on Amazon, well over 1,000 reviews if I remember right. So we're hoping it works well, and we're going to put it on the main door and on the pass-through storage doors so that all the doors will be sealed. And that's the last thing I have on my checklist before we go camping. So let's get her done. Well, as you probably noticed there, when I went to shut the door, it didn't. I miscalculated on the gasket that I bought. It is too thick. It is too heavy duty. It doesn't want to compress. I had to cut it. So that's one thing I cannot mark off my list. I mean, I had it. It's already installed. I can't return it. So I went ahead and cut it down to where I can get the door shut. I mean, it doesn't shut easily, but it shuts. And it's not fully sealed. So when we get home, I'll tear that one out, do some more figuring, calculating, and order probably a couple different short samples and figure out which gasket's going to work best for me. And then once I figure it out, order enough to take care of all the doors. Yeah, I guess it's just another bump in the road. We'll get through it. We'll figure it out. We'll get the right stuff ordered. And between the drip edge that I have up here above the door, the fact that I have this ridge all the way around so water cannot get inside, it's a lot better than what it was with that cheap leftover pipe insulation I had before just screwed on. So this is a lot more watertight. It's a lot better sealed, but it's just not what I want. So I need to do some recalculating when we get home from this trip, figure out what I need, get it ordered, so that so we have a good door seal. But just another hiccup. We'll figure it out. We'll get through it.